I'm so excited. Yes, yes, yes. I made myself a matcha, but you can't see the matcha anymore. The matcha is back here. Coffee. Mm. Oh yeah, and I froze the matcha. So yeah, really, it's iced coffee because A, I finished eating, and B, yeah, some other stuff. But I didn't want to tell people that I was live because I've been having a lot of issues, but we shouldn't have issues anymore. For whatever reason, I think I do better, and I think the internet doesn't move in hot weather. But I've been playing around a lot with this stencil. This is the stencil that I bought, if you remember, back in November, I believe, late November. I bought, or early December, I don't remember, but it was from Hobby Lobby, and it's this stencil, 2098804. It doesn't have a name, but it says home decor, and I bought it for 69 cents. They were on the clearance rack, and yeah, it's this really pretty stencil, and I was just playing with it. First I did a couple of things, which we're gonna do. Oh, hi Marlene, yay! I didn't tell you because I didn't want to spoil it. I'm like, what if I can come on, because you know how the last times it's not been great. So I was like, I don't want to tell her and then be all disappointed because I can't come on, or whatever. I was like, I'm just gonna like go, and if I'm there, if she's there, fine. If not, then I'm sure it'll be, she can watch the replay. But yeah, the video for today is finally uploaded, except I need to just add the details. But after this live, I will do that and release it. So watch out for that coming for you, most of you, this afternoon. For the Pacific, you might still be in the morning time, but you might watch it. But yeah, like I said, Marlene, this is the stencil that I've been playing with. And I've been playing, this is the one that you're like, oh my gosh. And look I made myself a matcha iced coffee. Yay. And it was like Starbucks, but now it's mixed. But it's okay. Anyway, this is the second iteration. The first iteration, and then we're gonna finish this sketchbook. It's finished. We're just gonna add more details. Marlene, you're gonna die. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram. This is also on the video for today. Yeah, it's actually a stencil from Hobby Lobby. Remember I hauled this back at the end of last year, and ever since I saw it, and it's really delicate. Look at it, it's a really delicate stencil. That's why I said it's like, I like the delicacy of it because it's not harsh. But I've been playing around with it. Like since then, I've made this. Look at this amazing background, and I did add some salt to it. This is Paul Rubin glitter paper, the one. Oh my gosh. And I was gonna put them white, but when I saw this, I'm like, that's it. And I only put, this is also stencil on top. The background is watercolor. And I do believe it was the really pretty watercolor, this one from Schminke Hornum, the new ones that I got. Yeah, I've been playing around with those. So I think I only used 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then I let them mix down here. And I added salt. But like, I don't know if it's on camera, but it's like really pretty. And then I did use Paul Rubin iridescent. Remember that we're gonna play with those today because they're transparent. They're I want to call them acrylic wash, but no, they're not. They're acrylic paint, but they're transparent because they're yeah. And look at this one. This is one of this stencil. I like using it, and look how it's the exact oh, let me get this out. But it's the exact size is what I'm trying to say. See, you get, the last time I was on there, I let it dry overnight or something else, and it has like paper. But it's this stencil I like, but it's so harsh, I think. And I was trying to find a way to make it look less harsh. and more like a, what I mean harsh is like the lines and all that. So I went in and look at that. I used I used the iridescent white, which I think it's caught all there. You can still see the watercolor behind it. It was a very light orangey, like a sorbet, and lights of yellow. And see right there, it's the watercolor behind. The top, the actual stencil, it's I use acrylic, you know, that really nice thick, and then from Golden, and then I use the iridescent. So this one has iridescent on top of iridescent. These on camera doesn't shine through, but they really do shine. You're like looking at them. Oh my god, this is my favorite. Do you remember that when I try out the Paul Rubin, the background is the Paul Rubin from the summer? From this was the first one where I tried this stencil, and then I got like hooked, and I was like, let me try different colors. So you can see the watercolor behind it, and I stenciled it on top, and I used two colors. So I did use like a, and this one was still kind of damp. It wasn't completely dry. It was semi damp, and look at it. Looked like it made like a strawberry almost effect back here. And I used a little bit of that gold. Remember the gold, not the gold, but the, what is that other color? The pink gold, the pale pink gold that I have from Schminka. And I also mixed it with a little tiny bit, not very much, of the Paul Rubin. It was like this color, like a really dark violet. But for whatever reason, look at it made a really like ombre look on the stencil. And then I noticed when I took it off that the it kind of picked up a little bit of the bottom, as I was like, because I remember I wet my brush a little bit, so I forgot that I was on top of watercolor, even though the background was completely dry because it was from last summer. And then I was like, oh shoot, I forgot that it's gonna pick it up. But once it mixed with the acrylic, it completely dried, and look at that. This was like my favorite. So when you have backgrounds that you're like, oh, I already done with that, I already showed it, this is a good technique to use, and then you come off with like amazing things. And this one was the actual, out of all three of them, this was the actual background I meant to use it as, and then stencil on top. The other two were already stuff that backgrounds that I already had, and I just wanted to like add a layer to it. But we're gonna do this one by request. Do you have any specific colors, Marlene, that you want me to do? Oh, here's the last iteration of this one. I'm trying to find, where is it? The little ones that you already told me. Oh, they're right here, I think. FYI, the video is about this, and it's not about the video for this one is coming up. It might be until next week. I'm not completely sure, but it might be sooner. It might be for the Wednesday. I'm not sure, but oh Lord, where is it? Well, first of all, here, I'll show you. I went in steps. So I actually started playing around. No, it's not this one. It is this other one. I started playing around, remember, with this stuff. Well, this is old stuff that I'm taking it out so I could put it somewhere else, because I know I'm gonna have a lot. No, this one's not. Where is it? Oh, it's still in here. Sorry, my bad. It's still in here. I don't take the stuff on my pads until I'm gonna. Well, I don't remember what the little ones are. The ones I did for. I think last night I had them here. What? Yeah, it's fine. And I don't remember where I put them, but I put them somewhere. That's the thing. When I'm on camera, I can't find anything, and I'm like, where are they? Well, I started with this messy one here. Hold on. Oh. sorry if you can hear my brother. He's mowing the lawn right in front of me. It started with this. Remember, I was like putting, and this is the final of it. And yeah, it had a very dramatic kind of effect. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, let me try it on something else. Because remember, this is the Stone Age Aqua paper that it's gone bad. So I just kind of use it to practice. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just like use it on something else. So I was like, let me go get my pad. And this was the third, because the second one I can't find it. I already cut those in small pieces. I just don't know where I put them. I put them somewhere, but I don't remember where. Anyway, yeah. See, I did. These are the leftovers for the ones that you guys saw the last time I was on. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, this is my life, you guys. Oh, like where are they? Oh, am I? Oh, here they are. This is coming up. This is my challenge. 2 videos. No, I did not, Marlene. So this is, remember, this was, Marlene, this is what you saw. This was the second trial. I put down, you see that? I put down like layers. I started abstract, and then I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'm just gonna put acrylic gouache, and that's what you see. This was one piece of paper, and I cut it in small groups now, and I used that stencil, and I used 2 different greens mixed together. And I wanted to have a soft effects because the background was not a softy effect, but now it has that soft effect. It looks like it's like, right? It's layered. And what I like, look at that. This I did get from Denise Love, the background, just to make them different. I taped them down, and there were 4 different. They mix different, but this one's obviously my favorite. Look at that. Because of the background, it pops. This one is more dead. It's kind of like a pile, like sitting. This could be spring or fall. I've noticed that because of the muted background. Anyway, I think I got one of your videos, Marlene, but I haven't had a chance to see it because I was working yesterday, so I don't, like, my mind has been on other things, you guys. That's another reason I haven't been on as well, because I was working. I'm on spring break now. Woo! But tomorrow I get to do my class. It has a lot of writing, but I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, so that was the 3rd one, and this is the 4th one, and this is my favorite. This can also be fall. I noticed when it dried out for like a whole 12 hours. I did all this stuff at night, and I was like, I was like doing all this stuff, and then I did the background first, and I think that the background was Daniel Smith. I do believe it was Daniel Smith. I'm not entirely, don't remember, but I do think so. And I used alcohol, and then I lightly stencil on top, and I did use one color, and then it got mixed with the other one, and then I used 3 colors. 2 different reds. One was a pinky Paul Rubin, this one, and this one was an actual red, and then I mixed them. That's why, and I love that effect. And then I went back and I stenciled the little leaves in a different Paul Rubin color. They're iridescent, but yeah. And this was cherry blossoms. Yeah, I know, Marlene. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm so happy, even though I don't get paid. That's the downside to it, but that's okay. That's the downside to being a substitute. You don't get paid the holidays or vacation. Anyway, but yeah. So Marlene, when you saw this, and so today we're gonna do something like this by request by our friend Marlene. When it's drying, we are gonna, this is all finished, but we are gonna work on it. There's a couple of details I want to do. I did some on the video that it's already loaded for you. We're not gonna do like this. We're not gonna do very much of it. I like the way it is. This one we're gonna add, like, it's finished. This one we're just gonna add a couple things. It's this sketchbook is donezo. The one we started October 1st. See, October 1st, October 2nd. It's done. I don't. This is 100% cotton. I'm not going to do the back because in the event that I need to use this as a paint of this, some of these are gonna be future paintings for oil. So we're just gonna do, like, this one is gonna stay pretty much like that. This was, oh, look at this one. The other day that I was playing, look at that one. Yeah, this one, right? Reminds me like the Asian style. And I'm like, whoa, I think I was playing with one of these Christy Rice and I was like, and I was like, wow, I was like really impressed. So we're going to finish the sketchbook, and then you're going to have a sketchbook tour of this one and two other ones probably in April. It's going to be a video because I'm almost done with two other sketchbooks. I know, right? This one has been the fastest and I loved it. Like, I'm probably going to get more of those in the immediate future. Okay. So we're just gonna, this is cold press and this is hot press. We're gonna work on cold press today because I did like, it dries faster. And I like, this is, by the way, the medium. I love this paper. This sketch pad is sturdy. It has a rough, a cold press, and a hot press, and I love all of them. It is the Bao Hong for sure. For sure it is. I'm trying to get the edges off because I'm not seeing it. Let me see. I always forget. So this says open. They're on the side or the top. I think they're on the top. I don't remember. I think they're on the side. Oh my god. Oh yeah, right here on the side. I always forget because the Legion has it on top. I prefer that they give us a corner like this one. This one, I wanted to work on that one, but I don't want to take all the stuff out. Oh, maybe we should do that, huh? No, I already taken this out, so we're just gonna work on this one. But yeah, that's all the updates. I gave you some updates on the video as well. Probably a lot of stuff that I already just said right now. But because on live there's no limit, I could easily, excuse my brother that he decided to model, huh? He did warn me right now, but I'm like, I'm not gonna come out. Like, I'm just gonna come out live. That's it. So yeah, tomorrow, Sunday Fun Day, I'm probably gonna have a video. If I come on live, I might come on live because I don't have nothing going on. Actually, I might just come on live tomorrow as well. After I eat something, my class is over at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Pacific time, so most of you are gonna be in the afternoon. I might come on live. Ooh, okay. It does have like a cheesecloth thing. But yeah, I love, look at, it's almost flat. So yeah, it's really pretty. So I'm just, oh, this is a box one, so I don't like to mix the, you could just tell the quality, but yeah. We might frame one of, we're probably gonna do that. Yeah. We're probably gonna try to frame something today. And since then, look at, oh my god, this kills me. But anyway, so what colors, Marlene, do you have a color preference that you want me to do for the background? And then those are the colors that we're gonna stencil on top, but do you have a preference on the background? Should we use some cochinilla? Okay, we're just gonna use some cochinea. I'm just gonna answer my own question. Some cochinea. Gonna use this crispy rice. Unshakable joy. Wash. We're gonna use the this palette right here, the cochinea. Ooh, this one has it has some color already on there. Okay, and we're gonna use this lovely pure green on there. We might not need anything else. So, and then we're gonna use the mixture of the both, whatever that is. Okay. Marlene, are you still here with us, friend? Oh, that's okay. Picking up colors is part of the process, you guys. Cochinea is one of my faves, you guys. Woo! It is an amazing. And this is the retro palette. Ooh, I love me some retro palette. I was playing around with it too. Look at that. Cochinea. Look at. Ooh, I love how it bleeds. Ooh. You know why they named it cochinea? Because it used to be the pigs. Back in the day, it used to, when this pigment was made, it was the pigs. Apparently the pigs, they used to make it with pig blood. That's why it's called cochinea. You know, in Spanish we call it cochinito, which is like little piggy. So yeah, that makes total sense. You know, the Germans, they like to sacrifice stuff. So we're just gonna give the background. You see how the cold press and the rough dry really fast, you guys. Really fast. So, FYI. That's why we're doing this. Oh, I guess I should have taped it down. Oh well. No, because the stencil is to this size. So, just gonna work with that. And we're gonna drop this green. See how the green. This is a really nice green. It's called the Cobalt Green Pure. Yeah, you can tell this thing is pure. See? Look at it. It doesn't really expand, but we're gonna make it expand with my alcohol. So we're still in the month of March. We're just gonna let the little leprechaun have its fairy. This is a really strong cobalt, I would say. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, it becomes a little bit dirty. Okay, I'm not gonna mix it. It becomes like a little bit dirty, like the violet, dirty. Okay. Well, we don't need to put a lot of it, don't we? So, we are going to add I need to put more alcohol in this bad boy. We're gonna add some, see? And we're gonna add some salt. Just for you, Marlene. This is the salt, not table salt, but the thicker one. Ooh, we're gonna add some salt to this bad boy. We're gonna add a little bit more of water so it'll dissolve the salt. Ooh, sorry. So it'll disintegrate the salt. A lot of the stuff that I do is trial and error, believe it or not. I didn't like science, but I do love using scientific stuff. My scientific mind. What do we get if this watercolor is technically that? Because you're mixing, if you don't have enough colors, you're gonna mix them together. So either way, it's like either you mix them or you mix them, right? We might do a color thing, one of our color. Actually, let's do that. We're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna move on to the color. Let me go get that pad. Get yourself a little drink. a color story. We have not done this in a long time, and I've been looking at this. By the way, I do use the Hannah Mueller Harmony non-cotton cold press or hot press non-cotton, because this is $13, 11 sometimes through Amazon US or St. Louis Art Store. The one that says cotton, it's more like 20 something. So let's just be clear about that. And this one, it works really well. It's really good quality. That's why I play around with this, but not really, because we're gonna keep this. So we're gonna do a color story. We're gonna do a color story with our new trio right here. Woo! The gummy Jambosh gum. Oh, this is, I love me this. I am gonna get once I'm done with these, I'm gonna get the bigger sets of these. And then we're gonna add some Kassler Brown. I kind of wish these three were in this palette, and these three were the umber, this one, and like take away, I guess, the blue, but because these are like, they're really cool. The bubble gum, and then this one I didn't think I was gonna like, but I did like it. The Kassler Brown, it has, oh, see, I was using it the other day and it dried out. It like exploded on me. I was like, ah, it exploded. I think I did it on camera, I don't remember, but yeah. Here, we're gonna use that little piece. Yeah, it did explode it, and I was like, whoa, forgot that it was gonna do that. Yeah, this Kassler is a big mover. And then my new favorite, sulfurine. Oh, this is so pretty. So pretty. This one and the bubble gum, they just got me. Just like so pretty. I think this would have been a better trio without the Kassler, and they would have done the cobalt green on there together, but in that palette with the other yellow and the other purple. It would have been really nice. I really do like it. I keep it here since I got them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do our color stories. Woo! Haven't done this in a long time. Hello, old friend. Color story. Hello, old friend. And we're gonna do, I forgot, I'm gonna refill this once I'm done with this live. Refill my alcohol. I use it as a everyday thing on my body. Okay, we're gonna do that, and now I'm gonna give it a whirl. First, you want to do your bubble gum, because otherwise it's gonna muddy it up. In this case, we're gonna go from light to dark. We're gonna do it backwards. Okay. Yeah, I should have put less paint. Oops. Oops, I did. I'm gonna get another brush because I really don't want. I'm gonna get this round Creative Rebel. I love this one from Christy Rice. I love me. Okay, so I'm gonna go around and make sure that you're able to see the red. And now see, because it's gonna start mixing. This yellow is not like other yellows. I notice it loves to mix. Why, I really don't know, but I noticed that it loves to mix. See that? Okay, so whatever, you just at random do whatever you want, but this is how I like to do it. This is how I do it. See, it has a lot of paint, but I don't have any more my sketchbook. So I just have to kind of, yeah, this is a powerful one. This bubblegum one, it's really powerful. It's, I think, more powerful than the cochinilla. I'm telling you, because look at, look at. Only from that little bit that I did here. Yeah, it's really powerful. Okay, now we're gonna do this one, and we're gonna the darker one, the Caslet or whatever that name is. And I don't want too much of that, so I'm just gonna let it mix with the yellow wherever, and then dissolve it, and then that's it. I like the pink. I like the vibrance of the yellow. See how it would muddy. It wouldn't muddy, but it's gonna create this this other, like, oh, look at that. A little flower here. Ta-da! See that? Just give it a whirl. Doesn't have to be perfect. These are just our color stories, but try not to mix everything so you can see their three colors and then how they mix. That's what the aim of this whole thing is. And that's why I put the names and the brand that they use, so that I know the three colors that I use and how do they mix. That's the whole point of the color stories. Because a lot of you, I notice, you're afraid of mixing stuff. So this is a way to get you out of that mindset. So there we go. Ooh, this is, I didn't really think about this, but this is giving me spring vibes, isn't it? Oh, let me turn on the light. Oops. Light. Ooh. Sorry, you guys. I was trying to turn on the light from the camera. There we go. And then I turn off the camera, but I'm back on. So yeah. As you can see, some of it is transparent and some of it is not. Oh, I love this trio. Oh, God. I can see it. I can see all the flowers and stuff. You know how you guys tell me, oh, Maria, I don't know how you do that. Well, there you go. You're seeing it now. I like this effect, so I'm gonna give it that effect. And then we're gonna put some salt, because you know what? I'm in the mood for salt. That's why. And I'm gonna just already wet my brush, and we're gonna let it dry. And now we're gonna move into our my sketchbook to give it a finished touches. Ooh, I cannot wait. I don't think we've done salt, huh, Marlene? We haven't done salt in the color stories yet. This is spring goodness to its core. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Back to here. Are you still with me? I hope I'm going too fast, but yeah, this I did last night, and you're gonna see this on camera, on the video that I uploaded. I'm not gonna do anything else to this one, because this one is just perfection. Look at that. But we're gonna do a tour of this. This one I added this on camera, and it was late last night. But this is gonna be a future painting. And then this one needed a little bit, not my favorite, but it did okay. I like the iridescent behind it. This one I did too. I noticed my pen, I think it's going dry. The Dealer Rowney one. I think it's this one. And I remember I just bought it in the summer. I think it's going dry because, oh no, it's not. It's just, I don't know. It has a very different effect. I guess today I'm in the painting, in the mood to paint, huh? Because, I don't know, I just... Yeah, but this one I just, yeah, I used it. This was a really weird one, but anyway. So, oh, this is where I used it. And I also used it this morning. I stamped this, remember, a long time ago? And then I was like, oh, you know what? Oh, I know what I'm going to use on here. I know. This. Oh, yes. Yes. We're going to use the Lyra, the 2B. Let's see. I want it nice and dark. Yes. Yes. There we go. Now it's better. I'm gonna leave that around there. So yeah. And I'm still gonna give it a little bit of probably this gold. And see, just go around it. I just wanna. Oh, I can feel the Lyra. And this is a sketchbook, but this is like ideas. All of this stuff, except for the very beginning that I show you, these were all like paint that I had on my brush, and I just decided to put it on, layer it and put it on top, either watercolor or acrylic or both. And that's how these paints came to be. Nothing to it. Ooh, now that I did that, I don't know if I should flip the page. Well, we're not gonna do nothing to this one. I can't find my silver one. I don't know, where is it? Where did I remember it dropped over here somewhere. Ooh, but I don't remember where. Oh, I can't find it. And I really need it because I love me. Let me see if I can try to find it. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is not silver. This is a different color. Wonder where's my silver one. I don't know where's my silver one, but it's probably somewhere over here. I just can't. I can't seem to. I don't know. Yeah, this one needs a little bit of silver. This one is perfect. See, I knew it. See, you see? Over time, you just kind of know. See, I knew that I needed just a little bit of silver. Not too much, just a little bit. This one doesn't need anything. It's good to go. The way it is. This one, same. I'm gonna add some gold on this one. Just like little specks. Because it has that thing. So I'm just gonna add some. Same type of feel. Ta-da, that's all I need. This one, do you see the flower here, you guys? Do you see it? It's actually in the way that you're seeing it. So this one, oh yeah. You see that? Why? Because this is what I saw. This is exactly what I saw when I that's what I mean, that practice makes perfect over time. This is acrylic, by the way, a deco brush, the one that I bought in the summer. And I don't want it to take away from this flower. I just wanted to have sort of texture, pastel-y type. I could have used the same type of color, but I wanted to give it a different dimension and see if it'll mix. And I think that's why I'm so attracted to flowers, because they're complex. They're very complex. If you really pay attention to them, they're extremely complex to do. That's why I think they come out really good in watercolor. You're still there, Marlene? What you think, girl? When you're drawing, just don't lift your pen. Just let it roll. Even if it is scribbles, it'll turn to something. Trust me. It will. Okay, now that we draw that, we're going to give it my special touch. You know what that is? Actually, I want to give it some white. I want this to, to pop. I'll give it a little bit of a different texture, a different look. So I'm just gonna redraw my lines, sort of. And just let it roll. Just give it some highlight, some oomph. Some, what's that? Must be in a sketchy mood or something. And then we're just gonna... I like the effects of the watercolor that it did here. I believe this watered down gouache might be. I'm not into... So I'm just gonna give it the... I'm just going to do what I want to do, basically. I don't know what type of flower this is. All I know that it's the flower. Might have seen it somewhere, might have looked at it, and now I'm just gonna add some highlights to this cherry. Because this whole piece here reminds me like a strawberry almost-ish. Like when it's blooming. Yes. Look at that. Sometimes it only needs a dab of sparkles till you're like, what's that? It needs a little bit of drama. See that? And so delicate. So delicate. This one too. So delicate. So delicate. I really like that one. This one, same thing. I think this one doesn't need anything. It's quite good the way it is. I don't even know how I did that. I don't know what I put on there. Oh, this one, drama. It only needs a couple of this thing. And that's it. Drama for your mama. Woo! I am loving it. You see, I must have done 3 or 4 different types of colors on here. Look at all these layers. Oh, this one was fun. I changed it. I changed the color like twice. So this one is gonna be a fancy one. Let's just play around with it. Let's just play around with it. This one is not that serious. I was just like, oh, you know what? Let's just do this. This reminds me like the little Mexican coin, piggy coins, like the little kids one. That's what this reminds me of. Like the side of it. Because I added so many layers and so many different types of paint that I'm just kind of like, now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, it kind of reminds me of that. Kind of little kiddish-ish. The little piggies are like really fat. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever it looks to you, this was just kind of fun. It started a flower and then I made it into something else. But whatever. Whatever it looks to you. Oh, this one. Same thing. This one only needs a little tiny oomph on the side. Not very much. This, I actually did it with like 2 different brushes and I was going like that and I was like, oh yeah. And I like the different layers that it gives. Oh yeah. Oh yes. On the center, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything on the center. I really like that center. Look at that. Look at that. A couple of different brushes, brush strokes and brushes with different paint. That's it right there. How about that for drama, huh? How about them apples? Oh, this one does need a little. Oh, this one's perfect. I'm not gonna do. This is actually the back, and I was like, but Hanamula is so smart that they actually put the same type of watercolor paper on here. So I was like, I was playing her. I believe it was this brush. And I was like, yep, you know it. You know it. So this is the last one, and then that's it. The sketchbook is finished. And I'm probably gonna use this as one of my behavioral, like, yeah, this is a good sketchbook for that. But that's why a lot of these are going to be future paintings. That's why I'm telling you that. That's why I stopped myself when I was over here of like, yeah, because this is when it became apparent to me, okay, this is going to be like future paintings. Oh, look at that drama. And this is what I do off camera. Sometimes I put paint down and then I let it dry and I come back on a different date and I'm like, oh yeah, today I feel like doing something, but I don't really feel like, changing my water, doing all this stuff. I'm just gonna add some stuff to it and that's it. And the fact that I remember, I think this one, oh, on this one we're gonna add white. On this one, I believe I mixed it. It was a type of gouache, and I mixed it. all of this that I'm doing, believe it or not, except for this, because this is, remember I did that October 1st, and this one too were intentional. The rest, intuitive, you guys. Intuitive. That's why I said always listen to yourself. Try different stuff because you just never know. You never know what you're gonna come up with. I'm not like this when I paint in oil or acrylic. I'm more excellent idea for what this. Yeah. Well, it's not that small. I mean, it's a 5 by, I think it's a 5.3 by 5.3. So most people will call this pretty normal. I tend to paint big compared to the watercolor people. Usually this is what they actually paint on. This size. So yeah. That's why I tell you guys, and those of you who are gonna look at me at the replay, which many of you do, this is why I tell you don't get caught up with the perfection. Because if you want it to look a certain way, you're gonna be I'm warning you that right now. That's gonna take you years. Years to do it and more years to master it. And you might as well start to draw it now than to paint it because it's gonna take you a lot of time. I don't do that because I like the process, the effects, the stuff that you come up with. Like that's what I like. And yeah, it took me a while to recognize that because I hadn't done it enough. Yeah, that's another thing. If you don't do it enough, yeah, that's another way you're not gonna know. Like I try other people's stuff and I don't like it because I'm me, you know? So I had to kind of discover that along the path. You see that how pretty it looks with white? And it looks like I actually paint on it, huh? Because this white in here, it's actual the white of the paper. But the other white, well, you saw, I painted on, like I used the pen. You just have to use a little bit of your imagination. Just imagine what you're, not what somebody else is doing, what you're doing on your own paper, on your own stuff. This is how I use sketchbook because to be honest with you, I like loose paper. I like to paint on canvas, on panels, on stuff like that. So this is the sketchbook stuff. That's why I have so many. It's like I love paper, but I don't love sketchbooks. But this one here, I mean, you saw October 1st and we are March 20 and I'm finally done with it. And this was, like I said, oh, this was intentional as well. This was during a Christmas online thing that I was doing. I kind of did that on, but I had already the background, the color of the background. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this. But yeah, all of this was unintentional. You're going to see, and I love every minute of it. Like, this was extra. Don't throw your paint away. This is, yeah. But this is 100% cotton sketchbook. So now you can see the difference between a good sketchbook and a not so good sketchbook, right? A good sketchbook is always going to do you good. Even if it's something really messy like this, you can still come up with something, right? Oh my God, this is one of my favorites. I did it last night. This one, I like the faintness of it. And it took all, like, it's watercolor. Look, oh my God, you know this is going to be a future painting as well. You see that, Marlene? I did this in December. And our friend, and then in January, and our friend from a YouTuber friend, she's kind of doing the same effect. See, just to tell you that I don't lie. It's all here. And remember this to let go. Yeah. Oh my God, this is a favorite. Look at that. I don't even know. I don't remember how I did that, but I remember doing it with a brush, and it actually it dried like a rose. And then one day I just went all around and did this on like 2 different days because I just felt like the red was overpowering and I just wanted to see the center. Hopefully I can do the same effect at some point with oil, or yeah, with oil, because that's actually a true rose. And I was like, whoa, how did I? It remind me like the Arabic people for whatever reason, like the whole color scheme. But yeah, so this is finally done. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna the in April. Watch out, because you'll see this one, and you'll see another video. Let me go get the stuff so we can stencil. Okay, this is just perfect. So I took the, good thing I'm right outside my patio. I took the salt away, and um I took the salt, and it's still a little bit damp, and that's what you want. Okay, you see how it mixed a little bit, but not too much. They're both colors are kind of powerful, and they didn't really want to mix, which is a good thing in this case. Now you see how this stencil, Marlene, well, you said you didn't have any preference, right? Of the, so what I do, I work with the background. So I'm gonna I'm gonna use the leaves are still gonna be green. Oh, they're still gonna be green. And you see how make sure my stencil to be very light, like very how do I say it? Like the same size. And then I'm gonna get like a pink. They're both gonna be from Paul Rubens, so you can actually see it. No, never mind. The flowers are gonna be. I changed my mind. The flowers are gonna be like the rose from Schminka, that the gold rose, and then the little stems are gonna be Paul Rubens green. Watch. So I'm gonna do the flowers, rose gold, and then I'm gonna do Paul Rubens. This is the fruit green. By the way, uh this one little set is still on. It's on sale. So I got it on sale for 13, and I believe I saw it back again, and that same price. Okay. So we're not gonna use very much of it because this primary acrylic is overpowering. Normally on the other one to have that effect, I did mix it, but on here we're not gonna mix it. We're just gonna use as because I want the flowers to have drama, because the watercolor is not very in this case, and you want to hold it because this stencil does move. Some of you might want to tape it, and just try to work fast because it dries really fast. See that? I'm not trying to be perfect. I just gonna go with the flow, and just, there are not too many flowers, even though it looks it there are more stems. You see how it stencils differently in different, to me they do look like flowers, the wildflowers slash like what do you call it, the fork cloves as well, but they might not be, I don't know. Whoever designed this stencil, please let us know. Not that I care, I like the delicacy of it. And that's it. You see that? I just add a little bit of water, You see how I added that water and it just like brought it back. Just I added water so it'll dissolve whatever's on my brush. But yep. And it'll revive whatever's on the bottom. And it'll give it that ombre type of look that I accidentally discovered. Okay, now we're gonna use the green. The Par Rubin green. This one I just kind of like layer it, the dab it, because it's very transparent. It's acrylic, but it's not very. It's more runny than the one I had before. So yeah, and there's a lot of little stems. That's what I said. You see, it looks the other stuff. Go through perfection here. We're just trying now. It has a cool effect because this is transparent. And that's what you want to cover the background. I mean, unless you want to, unless there's, if you want to cover the background because you didn't like it or whatever, then you can use white or some other strong acrylic like blue, whatever. And it stands on top and it will make it go away. Yeah, but that's it. That's all I did. And look. Da, da, da. And then if you have, it still has the tongue. See on top, you can get another. If you have another background, you could just boom, snatch it. I don't, so I'm just gonna keep it on here, and that's fine. See, it'll still have. So yeah, look at Marlene. See how when I wet it a little bit on here, it started mixing with what I had on the bottom. But once it hits that acrylic's gonna make it dry, which I'm okay with it. But if you don't want it to mix back with your background, you might not. You might want to keep your brush dry and not don't add water. I did because I wanted that. I just wanted the background to show a little bit more. But see, we didn't cover our background, and it still had. It's that I'm telling you, this stencil it's very delicate. It has that delicacy that, right? It does. If when you want to add drama, either whatever color is more powerful, the background or the top, choose. In my case, I wanted this to be a little bit more powerful, but um, it still had a dimension because it's still rose. It's just a gold, and I didn't want to put a lot. See, it still has a bit of that delicacy, like it's melting through, not like here where it's like stiff and rough, right? And that's kind of what I wanted. But yeah, this is a different look as well. So there you go. This is how you do it, okay? Let's go get the other one. And then once we're done with our color stories, this is really cool. I really enjoyed this one. I really like this stencil, believe it or not. And it's home decor, but um, this is amazing. Like, you can decor your whole house if you have this stencil. Like, because you can just change the colors and it gives you different looks, different effects. Well, I just show you like 5 different. So let's get our other one. And Okay, so here's some good news. It's mostly dry, but it's not fully dry. And where it's not fully dry, there's still crystals in there. That's okay. I'm gonna leave them. I don't mind having yeah, I don't mind having these type of like I take them off when it's completely dry, which is fine. But yeah, I've done it before, and what it does, it just imprints that salt even more. You see, it's still a little bit damp, which, like I said, for me it's not a problem, but for you it might be. For me it's not. It's mostly dry. It's like 80% of it dry, but as you can see in my finger, it's not fully dry. You see that? And the crystals are right there. I managed to get most of them out, but not completely. So we're going to this is this is one of my favorite combinations. Believe it or not, I had a combo like this a long time ago when I first started. And yeah, yes, but this is obviously more updated. You see the difference between student grade and non-student grade? This is non-student grade, and look how saturated it is. And I only added, you saw me, I only added a little bit. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take the crystals later. So we're gonna, oh, I don't remember how to do this. Let's see. I think I fold it like this, fold it in half. Yeah. It's been a while since we're gonna do our little zine. Little zine. And then what do we do? Let me get one. Let me get one of this outside. I don't remember. I have them right here though. It's been a while. Like what? 2 months? 3 months? I think January was the last time, right? We made a zine. Shoot, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, this was a long time ago. Might have been December, you guys. I don't remember. So yeah, like that, and then you fold it like that. Okay, yeah. It was right. Then I think you fold it like this. And then again, because when I open it, right? When I opened it, it's gonna be, this is why you still want it to be damp, because if you let it fully dry, you're gonna struggle to close it, to fold it. I mean, yeah, this is how we do it. And then you open it back on, and it's gonna be like this. Ah. No, I'm gonna cut it. How do I cut it? The other way. I have to fold it the other way. What the? Did I do it wrong? Shit. No, I didn't do it wrong. I've lost my practice. Oh, see? And it's still, okay. Yeah, see guys? So, I think I have to fold it the other way. Oh yeah, like this. There we go. So I did it backwards. Sorry, you guys. You might want to fold it this way and then the other way, so you can cut it. Cut it from here to here. Yeah, there we go. Now I remember. Whew, it's been a while. Hold on, let me go get scissors. All right, I'm back. So I went in through more salt. Marlene, are you still here? Girl, you've been so quiet. Am I still live or no? Well, I guess I'll find out when I end this, huh? It should be very soon. All right. So we're going to fold this back. Okay. I'm gonna fold it like this for the moment because it's still wet. So let me put down Schminka, these three colors. I can't see anything. Just put okay, Mark. For some reason, it's not showing all your... Okay, let me get the yellow stuff. Hold on. Wait right there, Marty. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to double check. I wanted to double check Marlene and all this stuff because you know how last time. Wow, Marlene was saying that the last color story we did was in 2025, probably in December. That's crazy. Let me write this down. The stuff that I use. I really like this color combo. Really, really like it. Good job, Shmika Hordam, bringing these back. Ooh, these are. There were. I the Schminka, Schminka, Acura, Gambosh gum. Gambosh is one of my fave, but this one gum is amazing. Solferine, or Solferino, and then Kessler Brown. This is so nice. See, I'm using this pen, the one that I told you that I use. I love it. I have it here. Oh my God, I love it. I don't know where I left the other one. I think it's somewhere in here. Don't remember. Don't remember. All right. So we're gonna reopen this, and then we're gonna semi-decorate it because I think I want it this way. We're gonna semi-decorate it because it's still a little bit wet, damp. So we're just gonna give it a little bit of love, not too much because I don't know. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. I have this art crayon by Marabou, and I want to add some white. I don't know where, but oh, this is something else. I'm gonna add some white. I'm just gonna say I really like the way the white looks with this really light with the light pink. It does something to me, you guys. I discovered something new. It really does. I'm not gonna do too much because to be honest with you, I feel this mixture is perfection. Perfection. And that's a rare thing for me. So I'm just gonna do a couple specks here and there. It gives me like flowers when they're like in the air and you're going through the desert, like the area where I live. This is kind of what feels like to me. I don't know why. When it's like 100 degrees or something. It's so weird, so random. But it does. That's how it makes me feel, you guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna get this art crayon, or marble crayon. I don't know where the rest are. Oh, I do know where they are. I'm gonna get them out. This is lavender, and you can see it's very well loved. These are the Life Fast ones from Art Marabou. So wherever it gives, we're just gonna give it a little love. Wherever I see it. See, now it's fully drying because now the salt wants to come off. Ooh, some of that white is coming off. See, it's a piece of salt there. Well, not too much. Here. No. I think I'm just gonna, for now, I'm gonna leave it like this. For now. For now. Yeah, for now, I'm gonna leave it like this. Because I need it to fully dry. But I did look. Reminds me of my area. So high and vibrant. It's like desert, flowers, wind. I don't know. Mountains. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I'm not sure. Ah! And it's getting all over my hands. So I'm gonna finish folding this and we're gonna wrap up today. And tomorrow I shall be back. But I've showed you a lot in one shot what I've been doing the last week or so. The last 2 weeks actually. Yeah. Or like this. Let me see. Let me refold this. because it doesn't, ooh, see? Oh my God, it's getting all over my hands because it's damp. Yeah, that's why we're not gonna, I'm gonna decorate, finish decorating it off camera. I'm not gonna put too much though. Should it? It doesn't want to fold. Fold! Damn you. This paper is, it has a mind of its own today. Why? I don't know. Lord. Okay. Actually. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. I like this. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. It's, I don't know. I folded it like a million times, you guys. And it just doesn't want to do it. This zine does not want to be folded. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me put it in, sandwich it through here, because, so, something like this, I might fold it like that. No, I don't think so. It just doesn't want to. I might have to deal with it later. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that and leave this on. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is it. I hope you enjoy this, Marlene. Thank you for coming. Those of you watching me on the replay, don't laugh too much. And I'm back, but you know, after these 2 weeks I'm gonna slow down still on the lives. So yeah, I have a very busy spring actually. So, but I will still be making a couple of videos. I still promise the once a week. I don't know after that, after these 2 weeks. Of course, I'll be coming these 2 weeks live more often because I will be home, okay? But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy this and this new creations. Welcome to spring. Thank you, Jesus. My winter went by really fast, thankfully. But yeah, and I hope enjoy this, and I'll see you in another video. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, yeah, this one. Thank you, Marlene. Bye. Have a good rest of your Saturday. See you tomorrow later.